Hey guys, so it's the Shark TV. Do me a favor, subscribe because I'm going to be bringing you all the latest news. So we're looking at DJ Akademiks. Today he's the topic of discussion. And it says DJ Akademiks is being sued for rape and defamation. So it says Fauziya Abashe claims she was assaulted multiple times at the internet personality's home, first by two men who spiked her, and then by Akademiks himself. So there's a lot of chit chat online. People think that he's guilty, and other people are like, this came out before, and he said that it was caught on video where she happened to be engaging in, being intimate with the two men at his house, and he was supposedly sleeping in his house when this was taking place. So it says the lawsuit was filed by Fauziya Abashe, who dated the internet personality, and his real name is Livingston Allen. After meeting him online in 2021, Abashe alleges that on July 16, 2022, Allen contacted her and invited her to his New Jersey home, not suspecting any ill intentions, even though they allegedly hadn't seen each other for almost a year. Now, obviously, they've had dealings before. So her going over there, she's not thinking anything could be wrong, possibly. Now, when I first was hearing this, when I read it on a social media page, it was saying that they spoke or I don't know, but it just gave me they never met before until that particular time. Or maybe I read it wrong. So let's see. It says when Abashe arrived, however, she was met by the two men, whom she did not expect to be there. Abashe claims the two men spiked her drink and plied her with alcohol before assaulting and raping her on Allen's pool deck. Now, if I go to your house and there are guests that I'm not expecting to be there, if they're not walking out the door when I'm walking in, I probably would have did an about face. But, I feel so sorry for our young women because clearly what's happening is we're being a little more trusting than we should. We're not seeing red flags and we're assuming, hey, this person is well known. They're of this status and it's all right. Like they're not going to do nothing like that. And them be the ones. Abashe says the drugs impacted her memory and caused her to lose consciousness. She claims she was later woken up around 4 a.m. July 17, 2022, in a bedroom by Allen, who was pulling her hair, prying open her legs, and brutally raping her. Abashe accuses Allen of penetrating her anally and vaginally and says she was begging him to stop, crying for most of this assault, but losing her ability to move physically. Allegedly, when they were finished, I guess on the pool deck, they must have moved her inside. And whatever took place from there. I just wish she would have done an about face when she realized there were people in the home that she wasn't expecting to be there. So it says the following day, according to the lawsuit, Abashe asked Allen for details about what happened the previous night. He allegedly showed her a trash can that contained 2 condom wrappers, which suggested to Abashe that after the alleged pool deck attack, the 2 John Does had taken her into another room in the house and continued to rape her brutally. Abashe also claimed that Allen showed her surveillance footage of the alleged pool deck attack. According to Miss Abashe, as she watched the videos, she looked like she was just lying there lifeless, which did not sit right with her. The suit reads. So my thing is this. When you went in there, they offered you drinks. Like, did she know these guys? And it don't matter if she know them or not. But how did it get there? How did it get that she was out on the pool deck? Did they say, oh, he's back out on the pool deck and he's coming downstairs? You want me to make you a drink? Like, you know, like, and bear with me. It's just, when I read certain things, I be trying to figure out how the person got from point A to point B to point C. And don't get me wrong, I'm not placing blame. I'm just saying, like, okay, if I'm waiting on somebody, I don't know you, or did she know them? You get what I'm saying? Like, but I don't know you, so I'm not going to trust you pouring me no drink. No, I'm not thirsty, and I don't drink anyway. So it's pretty hard for anyone to spike anything of mine because I don't drink. I don't drink. Like, that's it. And yeah, I don't drink. I can't even make up anything. I don't drink. So, according to text messages included in the lawsuit, later that day on July 17th, Allen told Abashe to get tested, said he would do the same. Abashe said she found the statement odd, and the suit argues that the text was proof that Allen, who had not slept with Miss Abashe for over a year, engaged in unprotected with her that night. Allen did not reply to a request for comment for the article. It says after contacting her lawyer for advice, Abashe went to the police. The authorities first told her to visit a hospital for a grape kit, which she did. The kit purportedly led to the discovery of traces of Allen's semen. Abashe then spoke with the authorities in person, and photographs were taken of bruises on Abashe's arm, back, buttocks, and legs. So she did go to the authorities, okay? But this is what threw me for a loop. Watch. Abashe also sat for a recorded wire call with Allen, during which she claimed Allen graphically recounted and admitted to having been intimate with her, even going so far as to describe her vagina. Okay. This led the cops to obtain a warrant for the surveillance footage and other evidence. Abashe later claimed that Allen disposed of several items, bed sheets, etc., at the dumpster near his office. Presumably, Mr. Allen was attempting to destroy the evidence of Miss Abashe's rape. Despite taking her allegations to the police, Abashe chose silence per the lawsuit and ostensibly decided not to press charges. So if you have a mountain, like a mountain of evidence against him, why would you not press charges? Her decision to bring the lawsuit comes after the allegations were brought to light at the end of 2023, after both she and Allen addressed the incident on social media. So, Allen denied assaulting Abashe, and in a December 30th, 2023 video, claimed he was asleep at home while the two John Does allegedly assaulted her on the pool deck, acknowledging the surveillance footage of the alleged attack. Allen said she was getting trained by two men on my pool deck. The suit alleges Allen defamed Abashe by accusing her of voluntarily having an orgy with his friends at his home while maintaining that he never participated at all. The suit goes on to allege that Allen knew his statements in the video were misleading and false, and he was in possession of text messages from Miss Abashe where she stated that she did not know what happened to her on July 16, 2022, and that it was Mr. Allen who informed her of the night's events. In a statement, Abashe said, "I'm confident that justice will prevail and the veil will be removed so no other woman will have to endure what I did." Her lawyer, Tyrone Blackburn, added, "Litigation is always the last resort. After several unsuccessful attempts To privately resolve this case, Miss Abashe was left no choice other than to file. Mr. Allen's hubris will be his downfall. And there you have it. I just feel like her biggest mistake was she should have most definitely pressed charges. Because if you have the ability to do so, then wow, like I don't understand. I just don't see why she didn't just do it right then and there. Because I would have. I just feel like it's sad because like I just don't understand why she didn't. I don't know. So, what do you guys think about this entire situation? Please let me know in the comments because to me, I was just thrown for a loop when she said that she did a grape kit and that when she did, have evidence that this took place and clearly she wasn't in the state to consent to it, and when she could have pressed charges she didn't. It was only when he had addressed it and said that, oh, I was upstairs sleeping, she was letting them do whatever they was doing. She said, "Oh, you're defaming me." So I'm confused about it. Maybe you guys could comment and make it make sense to me because I'm honestly lost. I don't even understand. I don't understand what happened because she had evidence, and instead of using the evidence right then and there to press charges, she didn't press charges. All right, guys. Subscribe, leave a comment. Let me know what you think. I really want to know because this is just throwing me for a loop. And I'm sorry that happened to her. But again, obviously she felt comfortable enough because they've had dealings in the past to go to his home. And clearly, something went left. But when you had evidence that this had gone left, like you should have pressed charges.